What's up everybody, Danny's here and we are back at it again with another video. But before we get into it, make sure to check out all the links in the description below. So now that Nintendo World Championship NES Edition came out on the Nintendo Switch, and we have like 13 NES games already on the Nintendo Switch, like what are some of the games Nintendo should add on the NES? Because now that we have like 13 NES games and 13 cards of them, I found a way that we can have like more NES games made by Nintendo that they should add on the Switch though, which might be a good idea though. Because overall, Nintendo does seem to have a little throwback of these games. So, now that we have Super Mario Brothers 1, 2, and 3, how about some arcade games on the NES? Like Galaga, Mario Brothers, the arcade game, Donkey Kong 3, Mach Rider, I believe that's one, Mach Rider, Wrecking Crew, and also, let's see, what else? What Nintendo games should add to the Nintendo Switch? Mario's Missing, Mario's Time Machine. I mean, this is for Nintendo Switch Online, though, the NES, but perfectly Nintendo World Championship NES Edition should come to the Switch though, Nintendo World Championship NES Edition. I mean, some of the NES games that should come to Nintendo World Championship NES Edition. Now, recently I've talked about this on my recent video. I've talked about this later on. I've talked about the deluxe set of this game, Nintendo World Championship NES Edition. And this game is worth getting on the Nintendo Switch though, because as I can tell though, it is kind of worth getting on the Switch though, because getting the physical version of this game, like, makes you, like, get the deluxe set and get everything that you need, like the golden cartridge I have, the cards of NES games, and the pins, though. It's really perfect, this game. Nintendo World Championship NES Edition. I highly recommend getting this game. Overall, I think of a retro championship, though, because what I can see right now about Nintendo, they seem to have more games introducible. Because we've had Game & Watches recently, like Super Mario Brothers, Legend of Zelda. But we need like Pokemon, Metroid, Game & Watch. I bet that's the one that we should get though. But right now, I think Nintendo does seem to have more ideas though. But as much as I know, it's been like almost like 30 years of Pokemon though, since it was introduced in 1995 and it was released on the Game Boy. Now, it was not released on the NES or SNES. It was not released on the Super Nintendo. It was only released on the Game Boy originally. Because, as I can tell, Nintendo games only released on Game Boy, which seems fair to me, possibly. But right now, Nintendo does seem to have more things that might need to get done, though. Because Zelda Echoes of Wisdom releases in 2 more months, releases in 68 days, and I'm so hyped for Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. And also, the Super Mario Party Jamboard releases in like 3 months. And Mario and Luigi Brothership releases in like 4 months. There you go, you see? You see where I'm pointing to right now? So now that Nintendo does seem to get into the works of these games, overall, I think Nintendo World Championship NES Edition should add more NES games that should come to this game. Like possibly some content update, like more NES games to challenge more people around the world. This should be a really good idea though. We want to see like more NES games added to Nintendo World Championship NES Edition. And besides that, we should also have like, what else that they should add? They'll still add more like NES games on Nintendo Switch Online, and they might add more NES games on Nintendo World Championship NES Edition. So I bet that's going to be it for today's video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And make sure you all hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. And subscribe if you're new. If you're new, make sure that bell notification every time you get notified when I post a video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.